And he will get in to make it 8-0.
Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Demir Bird returning it. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at their own 22. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. And that's caught by his tight end, Dalton Keene. And some space here. And all the way down to the 37. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 42 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot 1st down.
It's a gain of 10.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. To the air again, Newton. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The tight end, Dalton Keene, the target. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Throwing again is Newton. And he'll drop it underneath to White. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Newton throwing again. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. James White, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots move back within a couple of the lead. So they go play action, 3 tight ends out there in the heavy set.
Well, they showed everything that suggested running play. Just what you mentioned, 3 tight ends, heavy formation, able to go play action off of it because if you're a defender, you're thinking it's a running play with that much beef on the field.
But they passed it, and they got 6 out of it. He's got it, so they take just the 1 here, and that makes it an 8-7 game in the 1st.
Patriots 7.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro Stephon Gilmore. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. That's caught by Jackson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, here's Newton. And that one complete to Keene, the tight end. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. A tight one, 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports.
Patriots 7.
Newton on first down. Lee's got it over the middle. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Throw caught here by Bird. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
At the Bills' 7-yard line.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And the field position doesn't get much better than this. They'll have it 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. So that now back-to-back drive CD that have ended with an interception.
And I don't know about you, but I'd call my quarterback over, put an arm around him, and say, hey, take a look at the scoreboard. We're playing with a lead. Let's be smarter about what we're doing out there.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
The 11-yard line.
Newton. Flush to his right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On first down, they'll start out with Akers.
Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not. Did not get back there. It's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And that'll be caught by the tight end, Keene.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. Out of the gun, Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Allen off the play fake. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down.
Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he slings one that's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Allen.
Looking again for Diggs, and this time he's got it. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo first.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
They'll run here with Akers.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Cam Akers.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills have... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Great call to hand that one off. And his running back... It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra point.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Marquise Lee, the intended target. And it's second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 43. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Again, Newton. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Newton's pass.
That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Teron Johnson able to pick it. Past the 20. And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown.
Touchdown, Bills.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. And he is not going to be able to break free as they wrap him up right at the line of scrimmage. And the try for 2 is going to come up empty. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the pick-6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick-6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On the left side, a catch by White. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Pats at the line, ready to go. On first down, Newton. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lee. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Newton is going to let this one go deep. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown.
Demir Bird.
hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots are back within a score. Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the two-point try.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
A shotgun snap for Newton. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Patriots 15.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Boy, it's only a one-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And the Bills are going to recover. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
That's good for
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 6 there on first.
A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander down.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Picked up by Troy Apke. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. But he's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
Now Newton on first down. Into the hands of Bird over the middle. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. And it's Michel once again. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
The Patriots send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly. And that's caught inside the 30.
That's right, baby. It's
all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bills will extend their lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
That makes the score Bills 28, Patriots 15.
And this is secured by the Patriots.
The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now a first down throw for Newton. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
7 yards. And it's
Newton on 3rd down. He hits White, complete. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first.
To James White.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
New England.
On first down, it's Newton. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. They'll run it here. This is James White. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
From the gun, Newton. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
Great.
3rd and 2, Newton. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Devin McCourty picks it off. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now Allen to try again after the pick 6. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
36-yard line.
56.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Brought down at the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
35's the mic.
To throw again on second down. Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Allen and Knox teaming up there for a Buffalo first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. He got 29 yards that time. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10, all the way down at the 21-yard line. Eluding the pressure right. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Now Allen going to give this one to Cam Akers. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Cam Akers with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Patriots 22.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Bird now ready to return it. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the letter jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll flip this quickly out to Beasley. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
In your face. Hey, check. Mike 21. Mike 21. Check this out.
They'll run on first down. Akers. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
At the line of scrimmage.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Hey,
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Allen to Beasley, 1st down Buffalo. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. So Allen's going to look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
First carry here for Taiwan Jones. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bills will add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. What a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead.
Score Bills 44, Patriots 22.
The Bills say they have it, and they do. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. A big play there for New England. 51 yards.
Patriots.
Newton on 1st down. Throw caught here by Bird. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
At the 22-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, here's Newton. And my goodness, another interception. The all-pro corner, Tre'Davious White, picks it off. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Going deep for Diggs. And now here is another interception. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
By the Patriots. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
It's now 2nd and 10.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again.
Newton, he's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Oh, none of that. Today's final score, Bills 44.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Buffalo, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Seattle Seahawks come to town. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.